Hi everyone, this is Maddie with video number 9. This video will be covering the domain of measurement and data. The cluster number is 3 and it's geometric measurement, and we will understand concepts of volume and relate volume to multiplication and to addition. One concept is to recognize volume as an attribute of solid figures and understand concepts of volume measurement. The second concept will be measure volumes by counting unit cubes using cubic cm, cubic in, cubic feet, and improvised units. Here we have moved on to our first demonstration for our first concept of the unit. And as we can see on the left, we have a basic square, which is a 2D figure. And we have the area function, which we already know, which is length, which is right here, times width, which is here. Now we're going to move on to our newer concepts, which adds on this principle, which is volume, which we have down here. Now, if you'll notice, there's something familiar about these two formulas. We have length times width here, and we have length times width with area. All we're doing in this new concept of volume is adding another dimension of height. So as you can see with the figure above, this is a cube, which is a 3D figure. So, just like with area, we have our length, we have our width, which is the same, as you can see, I'll draw it. This is the same as this. And now for volume, what we want to know is how much matter fills up this whole cube right here, this whole thing. That's what we want to know. So that's why we add our new component, which is right here, which will be, draw it down here, the height. So all volume is length times width times height, or you could even think of it volume as area times our new dimension, which is height. And that's all there is to it. We'll do some examples on the next page just to reiterate this concept. Okay, so now we've moved on to our examples. We're going to have you pause this video so you can work it out, and we have a hint right up here. Use your volume formula, length times width, to solve these two examples. So pause the video, pull out a sheet of paper, and do this math. Hopefully we've all been able to solve this by now. We're going to go ahead and check our answers and see how we did. Okay, so our first example on the left, we have a figure that is 3 as the length. I like to label them. So let me get my pen out. 3 times the length, which is the length right here. The width we have is right here, which tells us it's 3. So here's the width. And the height, which is our new dimension we learned in the previous slide, which is 3. So based off my little hint here, which is the formula for volume, we know that the volume of this figure is our length times width times height. So we figured the length is 3, the width is 3, and the height is 3. So 3 times 3 is 9, times 3 equals 27. So the answer is 27. Okay, so now on to our next example. We have, get my pen, we have the length is 4, here's the length, the width is 5, and our new dimension, the height, is 10. So, write out our volume formula, which is length times width times height. We know that the length is 4, the width is 5, And our new dimension height is 10. So now we solve that. 5 times 4, or 4 times 5, is 20. Times 10 is 200. And that's all there is to it, guys. Let's move on to the next concept. Hopefully we all got those answers right. Now on to concept 2. So all this concept is wanting us to understand is that you can find volume by counting these cubes. Because as we have learned, volume is the amount of matter inside of an object or figure. So, for this figure up here, figure number 1, fig 1, we're just going to simply count up the cubes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the volume for this is 7 cubes. And that's all there is to it. So that one might be a little bit simpler, but let's look at the bottom question. It shows us a bigger figure. Now, I like this example because it shows how you can split up it. So see how it's all condensed down in here? You can break this down into 2 easier steps, so you don't have to be trying to count all these imaginary cubes. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 in the first row, and we see we have 1, 2, 3 rows. So what we'll do to find this first top row is we'll do 5 times 3, which gives us 15. So in this top row, which is this top row, right here, I'll shade that in, there are 15 cubes. So in order to get the area of the volume, of the whole figure, we do 15 times 2, because we have 1 layer and we have 2 layers. So 15 times 2 is 30. So the volume of this is 30 cubes. And that's all there is to it. We can count cubes to find volume. We can use the formula to find volume. There's many different ways. We just have to remember our basics, which is length times width times height. Now here's some examples. So I'm going to have you pause the video like I have been having you doing, and grab out a sheet of paper and count these squares. Hopefully we've paused the video and come up with our answers for these 3 example problems, and let's work them out together and see if we got them right. Okay, so for our first example on the left, we have 1 square, 2 square, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So the volume for this is 18 cubes. Hopefully we got that one right. Let's go on to the second example. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. Wow, that's a lot of cubes. So that was a lot of counting, but hopefully we got that all right. Sorry for my image, it keeps moving on me. Okay, and for the final example, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. cubes. That's the volume. So hopefully we got all those right. And I just realized something, guys. I am so sorry. I accidentally said 38, and I meant 37. I just saw that I missed a cube in there. But hopefully we got all those right, and let's go to the overview. We're wrapping this video up. Hopefully we all got a good grasp on this concept of volume. Here's the overview. The first concept we had was recognizing volume as an attribute of solid figures and understanding the concept of volume measurement. So we learned the one new dimension for the 3D figure. We learned the length times width, which we had learned from area, and the new dimension height. So again, from our volume equation, we know length times width times height will get us the volume, which is the matter all in this cube. Okay. And then for our second concept was we were able to establish that you can count the cubes to find volume. So as simple as counting these cubes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, the volume of this figure is 7 cubes. So hopefully everyone enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. Please comment and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching, guys.